everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome back to another tutorial. This week, Thursday, today, and Monday, I have videos showcasing the beautiful Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. Love this paper, mostly because I like black and white. And then it has some basic gray and then beautiful silver foil accents. So we're making super quick and simple cards that you can do for your holiday card giving. All right, so today I'm going to use a basic gray card base. I have some white, and then this piece, I love this one. It's basic gray with the silver snowflakes. Look how shiny those are. It has, the bigger snowflakes are white, and then the little ones are silver. And then it has this beautiful plaid on the back. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's start off with just folding our card base. And the measurements will be on my blog. There's a link below. Now with this, we are going to actually cut this in half. I want to make sure we're going to go from this corner to this corner. So this is a way we can spread out our cardstock and make it look like more than it actually is. Okay, so I'm just lining up my two corners with my cutting channel on my paper cutter. And we'll have two wonderful triangles. So let's put them back like that. And then I have this piece of basic white. And this is going to line up like this. It's just slightly bigger than my designer paper. So I'm gonna just lay these out right here because my sentiment's gonna go right through the middle of that. And I am using the For Unto Us stamp set. It's just sentiments. It has a star, but I'm not going to count that. So I'm going to use these long sentiments right here. And we're going to start, use on the front, "Oh, come let us adore him." This is snowflake, so it can go with really any holiday sentiment that you have. Okay. And I like this one because this is a nice long opening to stamp in. And we'll just do a quick little stamp right there. Perfect. And then let's clean this up. And we're going to use the coordinating sentiment. And you can tell which one kind of goes with which because this, it's the same font or pretty close to the same font. Let's see. We've got this one. This font is similar. These two fonts are similar, and these could go together too, but you can mix and match all of them. All right, so we're gonna do this one for the inside. So I have an extra piece of white because, you know, it's really hard to stamp and read on that dark gray. And this says, "Sharing with you the glory, wonder, and miracle of this holy season." Now I'm hoping this will fit. It's gonna be close on this card because it's pretty long, but it fits. So perfect. I always like to leave a little space at the top to write names and then space at the bottom to write, you know, wish we were here, wish we could see you. You know, I live in Northeast Arkansas. Nobody ever comes to see me because there's just no reason, no reason to come here except me. Every once in a while, we get a traveler that's coming through the middle of the country for traveling from one place to another, and then they'll stop and see us. Okay, so that's our inside. Now what we're going to do is adhere this to the front. We're going to glue this down flat. All right, glue it down flat to the front. Need a little more creasing on that. Okay. And then you could either glue these flat, but I'm going to actually pop these up. I'm going to use some dimensionals just because it will give it a little extra dimension. Hence the name Dimensionals. Does that make sense? It's not rocket science, guys. Dimensionals, give it dimension. All right. Look, you can see the little shadow there. I'm using the larger ones. So I don't, you could put an extra one right there if you want, but you don't have to. All right, I used them all up. Now I got to use all my edges. Okay. Let's get this one down here. All right, and then I'm going to add a snowflake. We have these great little snowflakes. You get a bunch of them in a pack. They're matte white on one side, so you could actually sponge those and make them another color. And then the other side is white, kind of iridescent. It's a little shiny. That's the side I'm going to use. And I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to go down the short end. And just, they're symmetrical, so I need to just cut through these little spiky ones. Oh, I can't see. You know what? That's okay, because I'm going to, it's so thin right on these spokes that I'm going to actually just cut those little spokes off. So I just have the big pieces showing. All right, I'm going to glue one up here. Whoops. Let's trim this one, trim all these little feathery pieces off. Okay. And I'm going to glue one right here. Sure I'm gluing my matte side. Okay, and I'm just adding little bits of glue. You don't need a lot, just very thin amount on each of the little snowflake spokes. Okay. I'm gonna glue it enough, whoops, right down to the edge. I want to make sure it stays within my designer paper there. Let's get all those extra pieces off. All right, let's glue this piece down. Very thin amount of glue. If you get too much glue, then it gets, I mean, it's a mess. You don't want a mess on your cards. You just want it to be pretty and sparkly. Scooch that down just a little bit. All right, and then of course we need just a little more bling. Since it's not crazy, it's just a nice simple card. We're just gonna do a small, a large, a small, and a medium. Or you can just do all small, whatever you wanna do. Ooh, isn't that pretty? And then we have our sentiment on the inside. Super quick and easy to do. All right, that is it for today. Check back on Monday. I've got one more nice and simple card for you. And thanks, everybody. All right, bye-bye.